we see a ton of our colleagues here from both the Assembly and the Senate. And I want to be clear, these are all Republican members of the Assembly and the Senate. We stand with all of these uniformed personnel. We stand with all the people in law enforcement, first responders, victims, advocates, and we are here to speak about the abysmal failure that has befallen the state of New York. So it's important that we recognize a few things. I want to give a personal shout out to my sheriff from Suffolk County, Sheriff Errol Toulon, who is highly regarded, who comes here as an elected official, who comes here as a Democrat, who comes here as a law enforcement professional of the highest order. We have the audacity and temerity to actually listen to Sheriff Toulon, to listen to the chiefs of police, to listen to the not-for-profits who are out there for trying to protect victims. What happened last year, let's be clear, Governor Cuomo, the Senate Democrats, and the Assembly Democrats, they own this. They own all of it. Now they're trying to tell you that they didn't know about this. I see Senator Lanza right there. Senator Lanza engaged in a vigorous debate during the budgets last year, predicted every single thing that's happening right now, and unfortunately, he was right. And unfortunately, by hearing from all the people who are standing here with us, they have been right every single day. We said this was going to happen before the law was implemented. We predicted this was going to happen, and we were proven right. We don't want to be right. We want to be protecting our citizens, our constituents, our residents, our taxpayers. And by the way, I want to protect every one of these people who are standing here behind us. They put their lives on the line every single day to protect us and the people we represent. So again, I don't want anyone to mistake what we're talking about. The Democrats passed this, they were embracing it, they were standing up and being jubilant. And then they found out what actually is involved. You are less safe today than you were 6 months ago. You are less safe today than you were a year ago. There are people out on release who never should have been released or should have been given bail. Our judges have less authority and less discretion than they used to. There is something inherently wrong with that. We stand here today unified, and I repeat, unified, to talk about bail repeal. Let's be clear, bail repeal, not some half measure. I'm going to say it again, repeal. We can achieve reform, but you have to sit down, act like adults, negotiate, compromise, and some of it's going to be hard, and that's okay. We do all believe in due process. We believe in civil liberties. Leader Barkley, all of his colleagues, all of my colleagues, but my God, this could have been done right. Haste makes waste, and that's exactly what happened. Sneak it in the budget, and then have Democrats say, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this was in there. They knew exactly what they were doing. We need to go back to the drawing table with the input of all these professionals who've taken time out of their lives and their schedules to be with us here today. And we are not giving up. This is the #1 issue affecting the people of the state of New York. We can talk about economic development, taxes, environment, all those kinds of things. If you're not safe, nothing else matters. If you have to worry about your home community and whether your children or grandchildren are going to be safe, that's not the way it should be. We want to stand with all these folks and our constituents and be their voice, because their voice has not been heard by the Democrats.